Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Next, the receivers have spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Get to Pittsburgh. Screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now Jackson throwing again. He's going to air one, and that's caught inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Watch out. Watch out. Go. Right there. 54.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Now it's Jackson. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 11 yards there, first down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Ready? 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Man, that's trash. That's trash. Switch, switch, switch.
Now Jones. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
That's what I do. Watch the shift.
Now a give right side. It's Grant. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal.
43's the mic. 43's the mic.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's got his tight end, Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown. O.J. Howard, his first touchdown of the new season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wentz. And that's complete to Jeffrey. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches.
61, matchbox white. Rebuck. Check.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally marked down at the 23. And he's going to wind up getting this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 23-yard line. Our first look at the NFL scoreboard comes from Green Bay. Early lead in that one for the Packers. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. Catch is made by Arcega-Whiteside. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Now they try the right side here. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Second and goal from inside the 5. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
That's the end of the first quarter.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Zach Ertz, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Check 26, check 26.
This is Grant. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8.
Let's go now. Now the wolf. We got to get the ball, D. Get ball, try. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. 51's the mic. 51's the mic. Hey, 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 hey.
On third down, Jackson. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Call it a gain of 3. And it'll be fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Let's go, boys.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled it.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Down. 51, go. And reach. Heavy on the edges. Hey,
Here's Grant. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
get out of here, man.
And they insert their dime package, 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Who that? Right here, guys. Mike 51, Mike 51.
Throwing now is Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Go. 180. 54. 6-man.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. A big play there for Philly. 55 yards. So all the way down close to the goal line. Good blocking up front. Helped to spring him.
When this drive is over, he's got to get to the bench and sing Kumbaya with the offensive line, doesn't he? Big-time openings for him. Gets him all the way down to the 2-yard line. Let's see if they can pound it in.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Once again with Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Eagles have taken the lead. They were able to push him backwards on 1st down. But this time, he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up. Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Double. Under 10. 10. Watch twits. Squeeze. Check.
They will run with Grant. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. Being chased out left. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Check right. Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. Anyway. You got three. You got three. Three down. Three right.
On first down, Grant. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 2nd down, it's Grant. The corner, Ronald Darby, comes up to get him. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football. Incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Now Wentz. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
54, right there, 54 Mike. No chance. Rush in.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Go. Ready? Check. Watch 54. You remember me? Let's go, baby. Mike's 54. Mike's 50. That's how I feel.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wentz. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Tight end right. 4 down. Check. 45.
To throw, it's Wentz. Got his man, it's Arcega-Whiteside. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Here we go. 280.
Go, Tackle, let's go. We got this.
No.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Open man is Arcega-Whiteside. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So on now the field goal team for Philadelphia. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So on now the field goal team for Philadelphia. And this one a 41-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So good work there to get points just before the half as they add on to their lead.
As trite as it sounds, every little bit helps. That's exactly what they're going for. Anytime you get a chance to put points on the board, you take it.
And they didn't leave the other side with much time at all on the clock. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
It's a party now.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He's got the first down and more past midfield. He cuts it right. And he cuts it out right side. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Noah Spence. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Hey, Haywood.
To throw is Wentz. And he'll hit Jeffrey complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space.
In your face. Trey 15. Go. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
Now Wentz on third down. And he connects with Ertz. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now they try the right side here. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Partner, I know my grade school teachers never would believe this, but I can absorb a lesson. I think there's a lesson in this one. He's having a great day running the football, but occasionally they're going to find a way to stop you, aren't they?
Yeah, this time the defense stepped up in what's been so far a tough game for them.
Go, Mike. Here we go. Hey, it's coming up. Hey, let's go. Here. Tight down. There you go.
51's the Mike. 51's the Mike. Watch the curve.
Hey, 74.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wentz. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
132 fighter.
Mike 51.
Guys, game situation. Let's go.
Check. Lucky.
It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Jackson from the shotgun. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Mike 51. You're not ready.
Lincoln Log.
Here, they'll look to throw instead. He's going to fire one deep. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by
Lincoln
Trey Boston.
Oh, okay.
That
No, that's fine. If you want,
sets them up
you should play with
beautifully
Dalter.
already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block.
Oh, okay, then. I'll be right back.
And now they're
I got
set
to tell
up
my friends.
inside the red zone for their offense.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Buck 17-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a handoff looking right. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
He's checking.
Sunday. Great 57. Small.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Got a man open. It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point splits the uprights on the NFL scoreboard. 3rd quarter now in Lambeau. And not much trouble for the 49ers in that one. They open the lead a bit further. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
They never get cold. I got a crypto that's in my tone, though. And
the
if
Tampa
you go
offense ready to get their drive started.
Also,
They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10.
No, I wanted
nowhere
Watson.
to go at all on that 1st down run as they
Crypto
will get
doo-doo.
to him behind the line of scrimmage.
No, I don't.
That's going to go as a loss of 1
I
on first
spent
down.
a bit of time watching gameplay for every character.
They have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage would be found.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
My standby behind it was I wanted to go a character that would help my team more than it would help me.
From the gun, Jackson. And that one got tipped.
He missed the part where I said, get a character.
It brings up 3rd.
I am Watson. What do you want from me? Okay, you know what? I'm leaving. Bye, guys. You guys are dissing me after I already bought my character.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Are you mocking me? Not you. Lincoln Log.
Operating from the gun.
Lincoln Log.
Jackson.
Alright, you know what, Lincoln Log? You know what? You know what I say to that?
Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty.
I'm gonna throw you off a 1-story building.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. Averaging over
Wait,
50
hold on.
yards
Explain
of punt
why
so
Lincoln
far
Log's
as this
level
one's
5
away.
and yet he's got a legendary skin for Octane.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They call me Disruptor.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Check.
My name is
And he'll give it
Splinter.
here to his running back.
I know your mother.
And he'll be brought down
I'm gonna
on what's
phone
going to
ya.
turn out to be the
Then I'm gonna
final
eat ya.
play of this third quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's
My
the Eagles in
grandmaster.
possession
They
of the
call me
football
the
and
Lord.
leading this one.
I cannot
as
wait
we get ready
because
to
your
start
soul
the
is
final
gonna be
quarter.
so.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback.
They call me a watcher. What a
23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now
What you
Wentz.
talking about, dude?
It's brought in by Jeffrey. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Able to, oh no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth.
That's bloody unfortunate, you lost it.
Go. 120.
I don't care. I already get made fun of by you.
Kill.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. Caught right side, it's Jeffrey. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Check Mike 45. Down the man inside. Down the man. Get it together, defense. Let's get it together. 49. Check 49. Check 49. Kill. Black. Come on. Come on now. Come on. Let's get
They'll run it now out of the gun. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just
Check
take
jobs
care
are
of
actually
it,
rare.
and they've got
Phoenix
a good
kits are
chance
not.
of ending up winning this game.
Here we go. Waiting.
Kill.
This 5-7. Hey, Delta.
Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go. 180. No game on this defense. No game. 81.
45 Mike.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wentz. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
5-9. Bravo.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Noah Spence picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
Okay, sorry, I'm not gay. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
I don't take orders.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt.
You literally just laid another order on me after I said I don't take orders.
That position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The
You know what?
To begin their next possession. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So
he's picking
up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 3-yard
You have a cool skin for Watson. What happened to the music? There's no music. I'm not hearing any music. Oh, there we go.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
I guess it just wasn't working there. I was playing Apex earlier, and a guy in my game had 180 kills with crypto already.
And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that
time,
and I thought they were
I'm
going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain.
And on 3rd and 3, they decided to go with a dime package.
Like caustic, 6 DBs.
Yeah, you're right. They've got 6 out there.
Yeah.
Here's Jackson. From the gun, he'll throw. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
Got it. I landed caboose.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They could put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
I suck.
4th down. Here's Jackson.
Wait, how the sideline?
The tight end Howard complete. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
You literally ran as I was in a battle. You were supposed to punch him.
Here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back.
Okay. You know what? You don't like my attitude? Then I won't even speak. All right. So So Lincoln Log, are you good?
It's Grant and an alley to run. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. Give him 69 yards
already,
on the ground. And a guy that can change the game, shows you a glimpse of it right there, taking the ball down inside the red zone.
It just tells you how tough it is for a defense. You just hold on all game and essentially hold your breath. Will they break a big one on us at any point during the game? It just happened right there.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Just casually, though.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Gay is on for the point after. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game.
Format's not dying. Why are you saying was it still active?
So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And they the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Switch it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Like that Watson skin.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their
what's the skin called?
As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Okay, is it still out? Is it a purple? Not really.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Let's go, let's bring it.
Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Shoot. That's fine. No, stop it.
82.
I swear to God. I swear to God. Thank you.
Everyone got 4 down. Check.
I'm very jealous.
Check. 45 to Mike. There's a party now. Watch twist. Sunday. Twist.
Oh, no.
45 to Mike.
Hey, seam 6.
45.
I swear, if I see Crypto throwing a grenade one more time,
Back to throw.
I watched him do it like 4 times last game.
That's caught left side, Arcega-Whiteside. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not
what do you
a
want
very
with your
generous
face?
one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown
What are we talking about?
Those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
A touchdown the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
They took it out to ranked. It's on cash though. It's not ranked.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51. Wild Bill.
Back to throw. That's caught by Howard. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
Ball up to the 35
Don't
now
look
as they
like
come
I
up
won't
on
leave you
1st
behind.
and 10.
51.
It's kind of sus.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep. And that's caught inside the 30.
It's kind of sus.
A big play that time for Tampa Bay. And even 40 yards.
Oh, shoot.
Here we go. Here we go. Look. Pittsburgh. You ain't got nothing. Jim.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Jackson to throw. And that is
Like this whole time, I've just repeated everything that you've said, Zach.
point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. The dramatic score to tie it, and now
if he wants to be just like you,
the
next generation is doomed.
So much for the touchdown maker. It's all about the extra point attempter. And I can't wait to see how this one turns out.
Extra point by Gaines.
Yeah, very different types.
That is going to put him on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish.
Yeah, that's how black and white people were after the Civil War. Looking like, what type of person are you?
The touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
No, name a word to describe yourself, Lincoln Lodge.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled
Asian,
for
I like
and
that.
taken.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I still have 0 kills.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock is a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here,
Games this one,
has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it.
Oh crap! I underestimated the terrain. I thought it was going this way. I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna be so close. Give me. Oh, that trade! Oh! I made it caboose.
Wentz to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our